Man, so many secrets have been revealed in this latest episode of the Apothecary Diaries that it's like all these little mysteries that we've been wondering about and wanting to know, especially the backgrounds of Maomao, Genshi, even Lakin. A lot of it has been revealed or essentially being hinted at to where there'll be a big reveal or a bigger reveal later. We'll try to piece this stuff, pull it apart, put it back together, and go from there. The biggest reveal of all is Lakin is Maomao's father, which sucks because it's like this jerk of a guy that he really wanted Maomao's mother so bad that he basically not only made sure that she had a baby, in this case Maomao, that I think it's implied that he probably was the one that gave her syphilis, that essentially stopped her from being able to do her job, that now Mama's mother is living in an annex and still being kind of cared for by Maomao or Maomao's father, if you will. It seems that Lakin or that Maomao was kind of aware of Lakin and that Lakin is probably her father. He's been trying to purchase Maomao, and he knows that Maomao is his daughter. But now Jinshi purchased Maomao, and thus the reason why Lakin has been visiting Jinshi, trying to imply that he wants Maomao. But Jinshi's like, I don't know about that. But then we learn that Jinshi has a higher status and that Lakin knows about Jinshi's high status, that Jinshi probably is nobility. Because now even Maomao was like, he's been doing some stuff recently that's a little weird. It's almost like he's getting ready for a ceremony. But, a eunuch wouldn't have a ceremony or some sort. It would be, it wouldn't be anything different from if it is someone of high status, but we learn about that from Maomao's thinking, and then we learn from Lakin talking about how Jinshi's of a higher status and that it's hidden. It's like there's so much that's happening in this one episode that it's like, wow, there's a lot going on here. There's a lot we're learning about. So about Jinshi, about Maomao, about Lakin, I mean, it's everything we wanted to know, right? But lo and behold, this expression from Maomao. Oh my God, if a picture could say 1,000 words, let anyone have this expression at you when you're trying to talk to them. You will definitely want to run to the hills, especially when they're not known to have bad expressions like this. They're normally bubbly, cheery, have, some sort of, or even a little stoic. But then they have this, man, they look like they're about to kill you. But yes, this is the face that Jinshi got after he told Maomao that, yeah, the Lakin dude, he may come visit you and try to talk to you. Yeah, she doesn't want any part of that. Not at all. That's what this face is saying. Poor Jinshi was scared. It's like, oh my God, what did I just say? I retract everything I said. Now, one thing that probably was overlooked that I do want to bring to light is take a look at this photo here, which is kind of hard to see, but this is basically of Maomao's mother when back in the day when they met the father taking care of Maomao. You can see that there's a person clinging to Maomao's mother, which that person, as we know, is this girl when she was younger. And that is why in this episode, she referred to Maomao's mother as Big Sis, because she looked up to Maomao's mother. And if you notice, she's the one that plays Go. She's the one that's supposed to be the intelligent one that uses what she has learned from Maomao's mother, because Maomao's mother is the one that plays Go as well. Maomao's mother probably taught her, when she was younger as a little girl, kind of how Maomao is now the little girl to her, because she's supposed to be like 30 now. And even Maomao was like, yeah, that's not that old, but it's pretty much retirement age for a courtesan. Through it all, I actually feel bad for what has happened to Maomao's mother, because the fact is, Maomao doesn't even consider the woman her mother. She just keeps saying this woman. And Lakin, as the weirdo, the one that she calls her father, is the eunuch doctor that's been taking care of her, that they've been through thick and thin, because more than likely after he got to the Verdigris house and saw what happened, Maomao was born, he took Maomao in because we saw a flashback of where Maomao's mother almost killed Maomao as a baby. Probably because she was thinking that, oh, the baby is the issue. If I get rid of the baby, you know, I'll be okay. But it's just so messed up how everything kind of is cyclical, that we're starting now to get the answers for everything. And honestly, I just kind of feel bad for the life that Maomao's lived. Now, granted, she came out on top and ended up being very intelligent through the tutelage of her father. But now she has to deal with, she's trying to take care of her mother, has to avoid her father, Lakin, and then now is employed by Jinshi, who's secretly probably, I guess, related to the emperor or something. Like in this case, their only nobility would be the emperor and his family. So it's like, what in the world is happening in this world? The old woman that tends to Jinshi, she was saying like your status and who you are that you're currently at doesn't dictate who you are. She complimented Maomao for knowing her place, which I was like, wow, Maomao's actually talking about it. We have been commenting on how Maomao doesn't give full answers for stuff because Maomao, even though she knows the answer, she holds on to most of the answer to let the people in charge take care of things. Now, the old woman was like, look, good job on knowing who you are and your place in this world, but come on, your place doesn't, you know, dictate who you are. Things can happen in your life to change and direct your path, that you may not be as good or as bad as your status, which felt like to me like she was hinting towards something, as if like she's giving her blessing if there ends up something happening between Jinshi and Maomao. I might have read between the lines a little bit too deeply there, but it just felt like, well, this is an interesting conversation that's happening right now. I think overall, I am mad that Lakin is actually Maomao's father, mainly for the fact that right now he's the big bad. He's like the jerk that's over there trying to get his way, and everyone is, you know, he's obnoxious and trying to do whatever he likes, however he likes, just because of his military status. That, you know, it's like, come on, dude. But that's not to say that maybe something happens in a few episodes from now where maybe he ends up softening up, getting a little bit better, because the theme song keeps showing these blue flowers, which I did touch up and talk about in last week's analysis, that right now Lakin's pitted as this big bad, we want to hate him, but maybe something happens where he gets a little softer, like something's going on, and it has to deal with these blue flowers or something. So we shall see. But right now, Lakin's on the hit list, and hopefully maybe he softens up a little bit, and maybe Maomao will be okay with talking with him. We shall see. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoy the analysis. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe for more, because we'll definitely be discussing this one, and definitely leave comments down below on what you guys think. Please, no spoilers, but I definitely like a healthy discussion of your thoughts and what you guys think, because it's still a very good anime and still a lot of drama happening right now. Be safe, take care, and Lord willing, I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye for now. Make sure to check out the extra content on our Patreon page, and thanks to our current patrons.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.